3, 2, 1. Activate! The deadly flywheel on the attack again. Not a lot happening here. The crowd want more action. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with just the aluminium armor. Tricky to cut into the titanium, luckily for them. Racing in on the attack. Can they lift it though? And the disc spins off! And it's looking rather helpless without that. In comes the disc of destruction. The aluminium armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. The steel taking the punishment well so far. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? Can the aluminium armor stand up to this? The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. The titanium standing up well to the punishment. Already a puncture mark as the spike gets stuck in. Nothing serious though, I don't think. Charging in to impale the spike. The massive flywheel edging closer to its prey. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting up a brave fight. Not sure how long the aluminium armor can hold up against this sort of impact. The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that. It smashes in, but standing up fairly well to this battering. They might want to be careful in the minefield. Some damage, that'll help. No damage that time, hardly even scratching the surface, despite the strength of that saw blade. The aluminium armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. The steel armor, quite resistant to the flame. Should take no time at all to get through the aluminium protection. Difficult to burn into the top. Cease! Three, 2, 1. Activate! The deadly flywheel on the attack again. Can the aluminium armor stand up to this? The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? This has all the makings of a classic battle. It crashes in, and that's gonna hurt. Thudding in, not strong enough to do too much damage. The flywheel not making much impact that time, unusually. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting up a brave fight. The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that. A gentle flip as it lifts and topples. You can see the damage starting to show. It's made a good start. It's beginning to cause some damage. Moving in with a spinning disc. Can they avoid its cutting edge? It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with just the aluminium armor. Here comes the spike again. Dead metal waiting for his chance to get stuck in. The steel resisting the blade so far. In comes the circular saw. In it comes for an attack now! Can the aluminium armor stand up to this? The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. And the impact causing some real damage this time. On the attack with the saw blade spinning can cause a lot of damage with these. This is what Robot Wars is all about. Carnage! The steel taking the... Cease! Three, 2, 1. Activate! The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. The Kevlar, not the toughest armor against blades like this. The titanium standing up well to the punishment. Tremendous force behind that charge. You can see the huge dent the impact made. Already a puncture mark as the spike gets stuck in. Nothing serious though, I don't think. In comes the Disc of Destruction. Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. Their spike's been broken off! This is classic Robot Wars. Tricky to cut into the titanium, luckily for them. Saw blade whirring as they try to find an opening. Don't know how he got out of that so lightly. Hardly any damage at all. Trying hard to cut through the Kevlar. The Kevlar armor giving it great protection though. It crashes in, and that's gonna hurt. Oh my word! Tough steel armor making it harder to cut into, of course. The saw whirring looks for an opening. Another small gouge out of it. Needs to get a bit more weight behind it to do more than scratch though. The Kevlar resisting the attack well. The crowd are wondering what's happened. Cease! Three, 2, 1, activate! The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. The steel resisting the blade so far. The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? The titanium standing up well to the punishment. Not causing it too much pain so far. If they can lift it further, that would help. On the attack now. Some of these flywheels spin it up to 1200 RPM, and you want to stay well clear of them, I can tell you. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. It's carnage, devastation. It's Robot Wars. Thudding in, not strong enough to do too much damage. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. Tough steel armor, making it harder to cut into, of course. Not too easy to cut into titanium armor. It's made a good start. It's beginning to cause some damage. The weapon trying to lift it and topple it. The flywheel not making much impact that time. Unusually, dents and scrapes as it bumps and barges around the arena. The steel resisting the blade so far. The titanium standing up well to the punishment. In it comes for an attack now! Chopping away, can he get a good blow in? And it's taken a real battering with that blow! Moving in with a spinning disc, can they avoid its cutting edge? The steel taking the punishment well so far. The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that. Tricky to cut into the titanium, luckily for them. Not enough to hurt, the spike not piercing it. The crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. I don't know how he got out of that so lightly. Hardly any damage at all. Oh, yes! A gentle push there. That won't do much damage. It smashes in and standing up fairly well to this battering. The flame not getting far against the steel shell. The armor holding out well against the charge. The steel resisting the blade so far. Pushing it around and causing any damage. Cease! Three, 2, 1, activate! The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. The axe slamming in on the attack. The steel taking the punishment well so far. Not too easy to cut into titanium armor. Already a puncture mark as the spike gets stuck in. Nothing serious though, I don't think. Metal everywhere. and the crowd love it. Watch out for those mines! The steel armour giving it some protection from the impact. Tough steel armour, making it harder to cut into, of course. The titanium standing up well to the punishment. Coming in for the kill, with all its weight behind it. In comes the Disc of Destruction. Not as much damage as I'd expect to see. This must be a tough nut. The armour holding out well against the charge. And the impact causing some real damage this time. Smashing down with that mighty axe blade. And it's heading straight in on a collision course! Tricky to cut into the titanium, luckily for them. Moving in with a spinning disc, can they avoid its cutting edge? Yes! Immediately attacking, the weapon flicking away. Oh, this could hurt if Shunt sticks his axe in. Trying to charge right in now! Just a scratch as the spike slides off again. The